Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to SummerSlam. We are finally here. It is about time now. This will be in two parts, and you're getting part one tonight, and then we will go to CTL part one, and then WTF after that. So we are starting off tonight with Paul Weiss. Paul Weiss is in the house, and he's going to be taking on Jacob Elijah Zombie. They've kind of had a little rival Jacob Elijah Zombie has with greatness. And it's going to be a match that I am looking very forward to. Of course, tonight we have the Women's Championship, the Tag Championship, and the World Heavyweight Championship as our main event. Now, here's what we know about the battle. As we speak, there are tons of people wearing masks outside of SummerSlam trying to get in. Now, they haven't been violent yet, but their goal is to get into the building. And we don't know what's going to take place, but there's quite a few of them, and security has kept them back as of now, but they seem to be waiting on their leader. And their leader is, as revealed in the last episode, if you haven't seen it, spoiler, Darius was behind all these little things that have been going on lately. And he is out to get mainly Mentally, Blue Neck, Mad Melissa, and Lurt's Nick. Those four in particular he is trying to hunt down, and anyone that stands in his way. So there's a lot of people. Clifford has already told his brand to stay back, do not get involved in this fight. And of course Clifford is looking out for himself and his best interest. He really doesn't care about the roster. But anyway, we're starting this off with Jacob Elijah Zombie versus Paul Weiss. And what a good kickoff match it is. A little bit of back and forth between the two. Of course, Gorgie threw accusations that Jacob Elijah Zombie is behind the whole thing. That was proven to be wrong last week. So yeah, I could have told you so, but there's going to still continue this unnecessary rivalry is what I'm going to call it. And look at Paul Weiss. Oh man, from the top rope, giving Jacob Elijah Zombie a big clothesline there. And look at these two. And here comes the ref, and a kick out there by Paul Weiss. Paul Weiss with the kick out. And Jacob Elijah Zombie, this is Extreme Rules, 2 out of 3 falls. And he's going after Weiss with the bat, and Weiss clotheslines him. And a kick out there. And look at Paul Weiss. What a nice reversal. So we are going to do all 3 episodes before the battle. So all 3 will take place before the battle. And look at Jacob here, throwing Paul Weiss around. And now Jacob Elijah Zombie has the sledgehammer. And he's going after Paul Weiss, working on the leg. Paul VITA going for a pin and a kick out there. And look at Paul VITA. End of days. Oh, man. It looks like Jacob Elijah Zombie hit his head on the stick, part of the sledgehammer. And that is a point for Paul VITA. So Paul VITA starting off good here. Both of these guys are brutes. That's probably why Gorgie chose Paul VITA to take on Jacob Elijah Zombie, because they're about the same size. Compared to Gorgie being a cruiserweight. I mean, it wouldn't have been as easy. But it's not over yet. And Jacob Elijah Zombie just grabbed a chair. He's throwing all these weapons in the ring. He's crazy. He is crazy. They are right about that, but I don't know if I don't think he's involved. It's obvious that Darius Julio is the ringleader here. And Paul VITA going for a pin and a kick out there by Jacob Elijah Zombie. And look here. Oh, man. Jacob Elijah Zombie slams Paul VITA. And he almost got a 3 there. So close to tie this thing. And it looks like he's going for more weapons. I mean, there's 3 weapons in the ring already, Jacob. 3. Oh, he's got a shovel. Well, that makes sense. It's about to get brutal here. And using the shovel on Paul VITA. And Paul VITA just runs him down. And Paul VITA going top rope. And look here. Oh, what a clothesline. Using that clothesline again from the top rope. It's a very effective one. Look at Paul VITA. Strikes, combinations. Has Jacob Elijah Zombie up against the rope with all those strikes. And uh-oh, Paul VITA. Oh, man. Choke slams Jacob Elijah Zombie into his knee. That's what I call it. Choke slam into the knee. And Jay-Z kicks out again. What a slam that was. And Paul VITA is grabbing the ball bat. Oh, my goodness. Strike after strike. Oh my goodness, another end of days. And Paul VITA going for the pin here. And he finishes it. Wow. So Paul VITA wins. He defeats Jacob Elijah Zombie. And what a matchup that was. Unbelievable. And Paul VITA gets the W in greatness. They're still not great. I don't care what you say. They used their best person probably on their team, but that's about it. And up next is our women's match. And here she comes, the challenger. The one, the only, is here. Mad Melissa. And Mad Melissa is going to get another opportunity to face off with the woman who took her title from her July 4th. July 4th is the one that beat her and took the women's championship from her. Melissa's been off for a while, and then she got another opportunity and won a #1 contendership, and that's why she's facing July 4th now. So it's been a while. So she's waited past, we don't like to do rematch clauses. She's waited at least a couple months. So she's good to go. And she's going to get another shot at her. Now, last time July 4th won and took the women's belt. And it was pretty devastating for Melissa. We didn't see her a lot after that, but she is back. And of course tonight she has to be she has to have two eyes in the back of her head, because she is being targeted by Darius Julio's gang as well. So she will be in the battle later on in part 2. We're all going to do part 1 of all the brands first, and then we're going to do the battles after. So that way we can at least get the championship matches out of the way. And July 4th, here comes the women's champion. She's been pretty impressive. She defeated Dominique McCall. She defeated Mad Melissa. And now she's going to face off with Melissa once again. One third of ladies first. And the women's title is on the line. And this is going to be a good one. Both of these women are familiar with each other. They were part of a band once called Ladies First. Melissa was part of the band. She kind of broke off from the band. And we got to make sure that's not a belt from Walmart. So if you're wondering why they do that, they got to, because people try to hide their belts and buy a belt from Walmart instead. That's what they try to do, but it doesn't work. We always catch them. The ref knows a fake belt when he sees one. And here we go to kick this thing off. And July 4th going for the pin here. And a kick out there by Melissa. And look at July 4th with the strikes. Striking Melissa there. And July 4th trying to get the crowd of SummerSlam going. She better watch her back, though, because Melissa is waiting. Oh, and man, she sensed that. I thought she was going to get dropped there, but she saw it coming. And a kick out there by Melissa. July 4th going top rope here. Look at Melissa here. And another reversal by July 4th. Melissa getting in some combinations, finally getting some strikes in on her. And, oh man. Look at this. These two are going back and forth here with strikes. Oh man. And July 4th yelling at her. She is just really hyped up. And Melissa's out of the ring now. And look here. Oh, kick to the head. Brutal kick. Now this is, I don't think this is a falls count anywhere. There is no countouts, thank goodness, because we can't stand countouts. And a knee to the head on July 4th. Oh my goodness. And Melissa getting back into the ring, July 4th. Looks like this is going to go back inside the ring. And Melissa has definitely taken advantage here. And some brutal strikes. And uh-oh. What's going on here? We got some kind of running move coming up, and uh-oh. Oh, kick to the back of the head. Oh, man. That is going to leave a mark and a half. And that's a 3. Wow. Already for Melissa here. Melissa gets a point. And look here. Melissa stomping July 4th's head into the mat. And Melissa going for a pin. What? Wow. Melissa wins the matchup. Makes it look easy. And she has once again become women's champion. Oh, that is awesome. She just destroyed July 4th, basically. July 4th started off well, but that match was so quick. Oh, my goodness. But anyway, let's get on to the tag match. Usually we don't have matches that quick, but that performance, just what a comeback. I mean, she started off pretty bad. And then that kick to the back of the head really did end July 4th. And here comes the Warlords 2.0. They're going to challenge Bobby and JP tonight. So, we got this Crazy Clown and Taft. They're part of Preston's squad. Squad of weirdos is what I want to call them. And this is very interesting to see this matchup. Bobby Joe Warner and JP have never fought these guys, have never did a promo with these guys. So, you know, Bobby and JP have had those tag titles for quite some time. A lot of these champions have been champions for quite some time. We got Rico as well tonight. It's going to face off with Mobster X finally. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And JP and Bobby are here. And they do not know what they're getting themselves into. But it is Extreme Rules. The tag titles are on the line. And it's going to be a good one. Oh my, those are faces only a mother could love. I thought Bobby Joe Warner looked bad. Think again. They make him look like Mr. Universe. And anyway, here we go. This is going to be interesting. We've seen these two in action. They can do a lot of damage. They beat Mentally and Phil, but tonight they got to face off with the tag champions. Look at JP here. Ooh, some vicious strikes. Going after Taft. And Leo the Freak. Oh man, what a dive from Bobby Joe Warner. And JP breaks up the pin. And look at Bobby here. Oh! Slams the Freak's head into the barricade. And Taft now has a weapon. Oh my goodness, he's got a table. I thought we didn't have tables because somebody messed that up. We always try not to put tables in there because they're just a mess. The tables, the ladders, they're a mess. They just end up being in the ring and nobody uses them. And look at Taft running. Oh my goodness, and going after Bobby Joe Warner. I don't know why he went that way. And Bobby, I don't know what he's doing. Showing off. He needs to win this match instead of show off. We saw what happened last match when you taunt too much. You get served. And Taft is going top rope here. And look at this. Oh, man. Comes down on Bobby Joe Warner. And a kick out there by Bobby. Not even a one. This tag team is definitely tough. They've been through some of the best. They've beat the Hunters. They've beat Melissa's Asylum. They've beat the Stock Boys. They've definitely proved that they're worthy enough. They beat the Skeets. The list goes on. And Bobby with the headbutt. Nice headbutt there by Bobby. And look at Bobby Joe Warner. You don't see this often. Top rope. Oh my goodness. Going elbow first into Taft. And Bobby going for a pin here. And a kick out there by Taft. And oh my goodness, Bobby Joe Warner power bombing Taft out of the ring. Still got JP versus Leo the Freak. And oh, a pin there by JP. So a point for JP and Bobby. Bobby trying to get that. I told you the table's a mess. It's just no point. No one's ever going to go through the table. And oh my goodness. Leo with that vicious shot with the ball bat. And JP may be bleeding some. He kicks out at 1. But I think he's bleeding. And these guys are not the guys you want to toy with. They're a lot deadlier than they seem. And Leo continues to work on that JP's head. And oh my goodness, look at this. Kendo stick shots. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Oh my goodness, how many shots. And they broke the kendo stick in pieces. And somehow it just disappeared. I don't know how that works. Kendo just disappeared. Huh. But they broke it into pieces. Leo did over JP's body. And look at Taft here. Oh man, the spike. The spike right to Bobby's throat. And Bobby kicks out. And look at Taft here dropping Bobby on the ropes. And JP, oh man. JP's really been impressive tonight. He's already got a point for his team. And he is definitely the better half of these two. And he just made Leo bleed. The clown. Man, that clown creeps me out. I don't like it. I don't like Bobby either. I don't think anybody likes Bobby. And look at Bobby flying over the ropes. And JP. And more kendo sticks are out. My goodness, this has been as extreme as it gets in this matchup. If only they could break the table. They'll never break that table. I mean, the whole point is these tables are absolutely worthless. They just sit there and no one hardly uses them. Oh, and Bobby Joe Warner goes straight into the announce table. Rib first. Uh-oh, JP's going to try to use the tables. Yeah. Yeah, I just placed the table on top of you because you just can't lift it off yourself. And now Taft has the table. And it looks like he does set up the table. So that alone is an achievement. Now it's another obstacle for the referee who's already drunk. Oh! And Leo smacking JP with the table. And more strikes after that. And going from the top rope. And what a slam that was. And a pin combo on top of it. And JP with the kick out. RKO from Leo the Freak. And look here. That is a point. So it is a tie. This may be one of the toughest opponents Bobby and JP have ever faced. And JP breaks up that pin. Does a good job there. Helping his teammate. And there is sticks. There's ball bats. There's chairs. There's ladders. There's tables everywhere. You talk about someone who's going to clean up the mess. Always leave it up to the janitors. You know, these superstars will not, they're so, between them and the refs, it's nothing but arrogance. So other people have to clean up their messes, which is ridiculous. They should put in some time and do it themselves. And JP going for a pin here. He's got a good opportunity and a kick out. Oh man, almost had it. now sledgehammers are out. And Leo going for the pin on Bobby. And JP dives on it. Just in time. And a nice DDT there from JP. And Bobby trying to hold Taft back. See if he can get the pin and the kick out. And look at Bobby. Nobody can ever get broken on the table. It's just unreal. What's the point in even having it? And a kick out there by Taft. JP slamming Leo's head against the mat. And now Taft has a chair. Things are getting out of control here. And Taft trying to get Bobby on the table. How hard can it be? How hard can it be to get somebody on the table? Well, let's see if he can do something here. And look at Taft dropping Bobby on his head. Oh my goodness. Could this be it? And they did it. Oh no. I cannot believe this. I just cannot believe this. They went from almost getting fired to becoming the tag champions and defeating Bobby and JP in one of the biggest upsets in pay-per-view history. In their second match, they win the tag titles. Taft and Leo the Freak. Oh my goodness. I just cannot believe it. And this is our main event, everyone. And it is going to be a good one. The moment you have been waiting for is finally here. This rivalry has been going on for quite some time. Mobster X started it after Rico. Rico got lucky because Clifford interfered, something like that, and then Mobster came in and attacked Rico. It wasn't Rico's fault; it was Clifford's fault that it happened. But tonight, this is basically a VITA versus VITA matchup. As we have Mobster X, it is Extreme Rules and 2 out of 3 falls. So Mobster X will debut here tonight against the world champion, and he will get a world title shot that he didn't even earn. Let me just say. Yeah, he didn't earn it. He earned it from getting into so much trouble. He didn't win a match. He needs to get to the back of the line like everyone else. This is his first match, and he's getting a world title shot. And X marks the spot. You better not come out here and beat me, because I will sue you if you do. I will take you to court. And we're going to get a matchup and a half here, as finally these two will clash. They have been dying to get their hands on each other after Mobster X has attacked Rico so many times. It's unreal. And we still have a lot going on. If you weren't here earlier, there's people outside of the building with masks on, wearing a bunch of masks and stuff. It's almost like it's a Halloween party, but they are not nice people. And they are waiting for Darius Julio to arrive. And then the battle is going to start, which will be part 2. And I don't know what is going to happen. I don't know what his army is. I mean, we've kind of gotten a little glimpse of what's going on battle-wise with CTL, WTF, how big the army is. We have no idea here. We have no idea. We just know that there's a bunch of psychotic people outside, trying to get in the building, and they're waiting for Darius Julio to get there. And Clifford told his employees to stand down, which is, I think, complete being a coward. But if you talk about the main 4 people he's after, it's this time machine theory, this Project Stop 'em theory, that these guys went back in time and screwed a bunch of things up. I don't know. I don't have time for tinfoil hat conspiracies. But they're mainly after Melissa, Lurtz Nick, Blue Neck, and Mentally mainly. Now, All 4 of those people are from the FLH roster. That's why Clifford doesn't care. Now, the question is any of the VITA roster going to stand and fight? Or are they going to go to the back? Now, I'd like to say X Marks the Spot's going to get involved because Blue Neck is the son of Mobster X. But most people don't want to get involved. They don't want anything to do with this. And especially if they're from VITA. They don't care if VITA FLH falls. Most of them don't. The only reason Mobster probably cares is because his son's in the midst of all this. But anyway. But they are waiting for Darius Julio to arrive. And he hasn't arrived yet. Or Darius the Director, he goes by now. So yeah. Daniel the D was more than right about Darius Julio, but he's a lot worse than we thought. It's not just some domestic complaints about Darius. There's a lot more going on with him. And look at Rico punching Mobster. And these two, this has been a fight waiting to happen. We've seen these two get into it so many times. It's unreal. I mean, we've had Rico take on Mr. Black. He defeated Mr. Black. We had him take on Broadcast. He defeated Broadcast. The list goes on. And both sides have gotten their fair share of damage on each other. But tonight there can't be any interferences. Clifford said, if anyone interferes, people can get fired. So, and Mobster X is already not on the, he's on the naughty list, obviously. And look here. Throws Rico Sanchez into the hockey stick. And Rico going for a submission here. And a nice reversal there by Mobster. Look at Mobster X slamming Rico Sanchez there. Now Mobster X has the hockey stick and he's taking shots. Smacking Rico upside the head with it. And Rico takes him down before he could do more damage. And Rico better quit showing off. He might wind up like July 4th tonight if he keeps this up. He's trying to get the crowd going. The crowd's going to go as much as they want to go. I mean, these people, they're devoted to us. It's the same faces all the time. You're not going to get new fans here. Oh, again, using that knee right to the head. And Mobster seems to have all the answers so far. Oh, and a kick to the back by Rico. And what in the world was that? Rico just botched. And he's going to pay for it. Mobster X falling on his arm. And oh man, Mobster X straight into the ring post. And Rico getting a weapon here. And he's got a kendo stick. We've seen so many of those tonight, including broken ones. People have been beaten so bad with them. And these two going back and forth. And Rico taking, oh man, has broken the stick over Mobster's back. This has just been nothing but chaos tonight. And Darius Julio's not even here yet. Of course, that will be in part 2. We still have CTL to go and WTF to go for their championship matches. It's going to be a great pay-per-views for both of them. And look at Rico. Mobster X. Definitely showboating. These two are going back and forth here. It is 2 out of 3 falls and anything goes except for no interferences. That will not go. That will get you written up. And look at Mobster X choking Rico. Going for the pin here. And he almost had it. And a kick out there by Rico Sanchez. And look at Mobster punching Rico in the head. And a spine buster right on the hockey stick. And look here. Uh-oh. A pedigree. And Rico Sanchez hit with the pedigree. And Mobster X gets a point. He is one away for becoming the new world champion. And continues to work on that arm. And uh-oh, this is going to be crazy here. Oh! Tries to do a high-flying move, and Rico Superman punches him in the side of the head. And Rico now going for a pin here, and a kick out there. And Rico, oh, it's the guillotine. Oh man, Mobster X is in trouble. This is a move too. This is a very effective move because not only do you, even if you don't get the pin or the submission, you weaken your opponent severely. And if you continue that move, you can tap him out. Because it's working on the head, which is usually already worked on pretty well. The head and the torso are the submissions to always go for. And look at Rico here. And a kick out there by Mobster X. And Rico going top rope. And Mobster X. Oh, man. And Rico's got the sledgehammer. And this match is getting violent, for sure. Mobster X is tough for someone in his 50s. I mean, this guy, oh man, and he makes Rico bleed. But Rico's tough as well. He's defeated Blue Neck twice. One time was a kind of a little bit shady, but oh man, Rico's not going to even let Mobster X get a shot with that kendo stick. And Rico top rope here. Oh, what a takedown. With the clothesline. Let's see if he can get a point here. And another kick out. Rico cannot believe it. And a DDT there from Mobster X. And going for another pin. Could this be it? Not even a 2. Mobster X showboating again. And again slamming Rico's head into the mat. Goodness, how many times? 3 times he's going to do that? And Rico getting out of Mobster X's grip. And Rico with the Superman punch. And he gets a point. And it is 1-1. And oh my goodness. And this is what you do. You do that first and then you do this. He may have it. Mobster X. Yeah, there's no way. Mobster X was about to fall asleep and Rico retains. Unreal. Rico has done it again. And he retains the world title. Definitely one of his toughest fights. And Mobster X could not pull it off. And Rico is still champion and gets the ultimate revenge. And ladies and gentlemen, my sources tell me backstage that the locker room has been overran by these mass people. And they are searching for Mentally, Melissa, Lurtznick, and Blue Neck. And Darius Julio has arrived. Oh my goodness. Security is trying their best to hold them off, but there is too many of them. Oh my goodness. And that is him. He has finally arrived. A wanted man is here at SummerSlam. Daniel the D warned us, but he never even knew how bad this guy is. Things have definitely gotten interesting here. Darius, the director, has arrived. And we don't know how many people he has, but it was enough to overrun the security and attack the locker room. People had to evacuate. And who all knows who's working with him? This is crazy how one madman can run a whole army of tinfoil hats, conspiracy theorists, they are here to bring pain and suffering to those who stand in their way. Oh my goodness, this man is a madman. He is a monster. Darius Julio, known as Darius the Director, and he will direct a fight and a half on part 2 because we have a battle coming our way. Oh my goodness.